of this first week out in the USA has been?
It's being around the players, not only on the pitch but also off the pitch. It's just so nice to have kind of a relaxed atmosphere before the tournament. It's we prepared all the as a staff, as a technical staff, we prepared the whole, or like let's say 90% of the prep camp already back in England. So to actually spend more time with the players, to be around them, to feel the energy, it's just nice. It's in a relaxed atmosphere. Players come in. It's like banter. It's joking. It's the dressing room, and the dressing room in football is a very special place. It's full of laughter and good energy. So, and to have these moments now before the tension rises and before, like we have to sit many hours in the office to prepare the next opponent, and we didn't know who the opponent is, so we have to do it actually in camp. So we're just taking advantage of it, and yeah, you can see it. It's just nice to have good pitch, good balls, good players, and excellent training session just makes me happy, and we have a lot of them.
There you go, Thomas Tuchel with TalkSport's Faye Carruthers. And I remember years ago, Stuart Pearce, the old Fleet Street England football journalist Brian Wolno, the late Brian Wolno, wrote a book about the England job, and he called it The Poison Chalice. And it actually sounds to me like Thomas Tuchel enjoys the England job. He might be the first one ever to enjoy the England job.
Well, I think Gareth quite enjoyed it in periods. He's very proud to do the job. I know that for sure. But yes, he slipped in, and the culture's changed drastically with England and the media and the press. Certainly from my day as a player, and to be honest with you, let's be fair, that changed under Gareth. That was the catalyst to change, in all honesty. And I think where we stand and watch games from now, there's a massive support for England to do well. Where I had a feeling there was a better story to tell if England failed in yesteryear.
Yeah, I mean, listen, what you're saying is right. Gareth Southgate clearly very proud to do the job and really wanted to do it in the right way, if you know what I mean. But I think there were times when, I remember being at Molineux, we were there together when England got battered 4-0 by Hungary in the Nations League, and there was a beer cup thrown at him, and, stuff that he didn't really deserve, bearing in mind what he'd done with the England setup. But when you go back to 2016 and the Iceland game, and we were on the floor, and then 2 years later in a World Cup semi-final, then a couple of years after that in a Euro final, then another Euro final, it's clear that there were some special moments with Gareth. And Thomas Tuchel, it doesn't feel like he's under any pressure. When you hear him, it doesn't sound like he's feeling the pressure, despite the fact he will know that he has to win a trophy, win the World Cup or the Euros, ideally the World Cup in a month and a bit's time, to be considered a success at the job.
Yeah, that would be the case, but I think there's a slightly different mentality with him. It's not as if, I think he'll come in, and this is where the job's changed slightly for me, Aid. I think no matter what happens with his tenure at England, he'll leave England with his reputation still intact. I don't think that was the case years ago when England managers took the job and were under the pump continuously. When they left the job, they're almost tarnished and written off. I get the feeling with Tuchel, and I hope he's successful, I really do, that win, lose or draw, when he leaves, he'll leave with his reputation intact.
Absolutely right. So, Thomas Tuchel heading here to Orlando Stadium, England, Costa Rica coming up. We're not quite sure of the kick-off. That was a pitch inspection being done earlier. The ball seemed to roll fine. There are balls out and two separate goals out for warm-ups that we're expecting to take place. The leaf blower is still drying the pitch over there in the far corner on the right-hand side, so we're all set. Chucking it down less than an hour ago, storms less than an hour ago, and here we are, all dry and fans coming in, and it is game on. But the kickoff still to be determined. England fans right in front of us, actually. It's a Bellingham 10 shirt. I'm absolutely certain that isn't Jude Bellingham. Kane 9 in front of us as well. Gyökeres 14. Arsenal shirts getting everywhere since they won something. It's incredible. But loads of England fans in the stand away to our left, and lots of George Cross flags as well. You love to see it. England's at the World Cup, and we're following them closely on TalkSport.
Football, it's in your DNA. And at SpreadX Sports, new customers can earn up to £80 in free bets after placing a £10 World Cup outright bet. Get an initial £10 free fixed odds bet and a further free £10 bet for every game your chosen nation wins. Visit spreadx.com/DNA.
In 1-0 victory over Argentina, even after having a player sent off right there at Italia 90. Yeah.
Ready? Why not? Bad girl, come wine, quantity.
Phone lines are blazing. Let's find out who's there. Hello, who's there?
Hello.
Hi.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you doing?
Bye, thank you.
Welcome. What's your name?
I'm Happiness.
Happiness. So much happiness radiating from you. I can feel it. Talk to me,
Yes,
Happiness.
sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm concerning Nigeria versus Portugal. I'm happy that both my meeting. I'm a Ronaldo fan, but I want Nigeria to win. I'm a patriotic Nigerian, so yeah.
All right.
My country.
All righty. 2-1 in favor of Nigeria, she says.
Only me, nobody else is having it. It's me, myself, and dancing, so you know what time it is. We take it from the floor all the way to the sofa. You forgive me some more. You know that I'm a soldier. We be breaking the laws. That means I'm gonna hold you. I know we'll stop until it's over.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's take more calls as we get set for kickoff. Hello.
Hello, Dizu.
Hi.
Dizu, good evening.
Hi, good evening to you. How are you doing?
My brother, this is Charles Nwagi.
Charles.
From
Welcome.
Sangota.
Oh, from Sangota.
Over
Charles,
Dizu.
welcome.
My brother, it's been a while. You see this our game against Portugal. I'm
Yes.
not even fired up.
Why?
Because we are not going to the World Cup. Okay, look at the World Cup
sorry.
party starts tomorrow.
Sorry.
The best 48 teams in the world at the moment have gathered in North America, Canada, and Mexico, US. And our team is not among. We are playing a warm-up game against
Portugal.
We just be careful so that we don't go give them injury.
Okay. All right then.
So I just want to talk about the upset you just took me down memory lane. Ulysses goal against Spain.
Yes.
But I wonder why. I don't know why. If you watch France 98, Croatia, they were debutants and they defeated Germany 3-0.
Yeah.
In that tournament, 3-0 debutants beating Germany. I don't know why they didn't include it.
Well, because Croatia, debutants, but they had, Davos Shuka, they had, of course, Proshineski. They had quite a solid squad, if you like, but then again, maybe it should be somewhere in the top 20, I believe.
They came third in that tournament.
Yes, they did. I think they won the third place match. I've forgotten who they played now.
They won bronze.
Yes, they did.
Against Holland.
Against Holland. You're correct. Yes, against Holland. Because Holland lost to Brazil. Penalty shootout in the semi-final.
Yes, in the semi. True penalty. It was true penalty. 1-1 the regulation time. Then
Baba, your memory sharp. Don't worry. Well, ladies and gentlemen, David Adeshina is here. He will be your match commentator alongside Pamela Jerome. Enjoy. Portugal up against Nigeria. Cristiano Ronaldo starts this one. Let's see what they have in store.
Immaculate when you're tackling it. Omoge, don't slack for your back in it. Baby, come through. What you want to do? When you need good loving, who you run to? I come through whenever you call me. This D is for dope, you be higher than a Marley. I know you want me want you too. And being so bad never felt so good. She said she want wine and I don't mean to drink. She said she give me brain and that'll help me think. Bend your waist to the song I sing. Respect the thing of an African king. So you don't know, me one more. Tonight I can make you a star, girl, you must blow. So when I put it on you, throw it back. Bet you I can make you more faster than Socrates raps.
One the team. That girl come sit down on the team. That girl come here, give me some bacon. Jack, you go kill me, Charlie. That girl come here, give me some bacon. Jack, you go kill me, Charlie.
For you for the wine, for the coolie, wine for the dollar, wine for the money tonight. I'ma be your maga. W, tell the girls in me a shatter. Me and my team, we want the girls with a scatter. Bad girl do bad things. Takito, for the German on I'm in fitness and find your go. You be bad, I be bad too. Take it to banky, you gon' know how the boss do. Like the way you the move, that be work of a pro. Today be no excuse. Let's go. My swag is untouchable, they no get for Tesco. The way you do me, you gon' keep my flat blow.
This is The Voice Note. The Voice Note on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Ruling class economists, anthropologists kept telling us that close to 50 million liters of PMS, petrol, was being smuggled across our borders on a daily basis. Now let us tell you why this figure is a complete lie. Now, 50 million liters of fuel will require 1,600 fuel tankers with a capacity of 33,000 liters. That means the biggest tankers, the long ones, not the small ones. It will require each 1,600 each to transport across our borders on a daily basis, 50 million liters. What this means is that you need 1,600 trucks to cross the border and come back into Nigeria every day. That's 2 trips. 2 trips a day to go, come back, so that they can go back tomorrow again on a daily basis. And so we ask ourselves, tankers are not needles. Tankers are not spirits. They are not. So how can 1,600 tankers cross our borders? Even if we have a 1,600 kilometer border line, even if each one is positioned and they cross from each 1 kilometer apart, how can a country, how can a ruling class actually justify the fact that 1,600 tankers cross its border every day, 2 trips every day? This requires a driver, Abi, at least one loader. That is 3,200 persons are involved in this trade. Just there. What about security? What about... So, I mean, it's simply a fallacious argument. It is either it is not true, or that the Nigerian state is complicit in the smuggling, and that the Nigerian state is actually providing protection for the smuggling. It's either of those two. It cannot be anything else.
Just under 24 hours until the whistle sounds in Coyoacan for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. And scarcely a week before the Seleção da Aquinas of Portugal commence their global expedition under the watch from perhaps unsettled skies of Houston. For Nigeria, the compass demands calibration, claiming a place in the global Monday is taking its time, and the time has only deepened the significance of the pursuit. The destination remains unattainable and also attainable, but a big when remains a question unanswered in the loop of time. It's all to play for in Leiria, with Roberto Martinez chasing clarity of purpose and conviction of execution, determined to leave no detail unattended before football's apex event arrives, with DR Congo lurking in the shadows. For Eric Chell, there may be a chapter or two in his footballing memoir devoted to Congolese, but this evening is about to resolve an arena where his growing reputation for their invincibility would either command greater acclaim or be thrust into the burning furnace where footballer ashes mockeries are forged. Ronaldo chases immortality. Bruno Fernandes stripped the possibilities. Wilfred Ndidi and Alexi Iwobi arrive with global credentials, still yearning for fuller definition. It's Ola Boa Noite from Estadio Dr. Meirelles, Pessoa. And this is Portugal versus Nigeria. And let's listen to A Portuguesa, the national anthem of Portugal, composed by Alfredo Keller and written by Enrique Lopez de Mendoza. During the resurgent nationalist movement ignited by the 1890 British ultimatum to Portugal concerning its African colonies, got adopted as the national anthem of the newborn Portuguese Republic in 1911, replacing Hino da, the national anthem of the decomposed constitutional monarchy. A Portuguesa up next right here.
By world-class digital skill training, mentorship, and capacity development in areas such as from the melodious national anthem of Portugal to the well-put-together anthem of Nigeria. Nigeria, we hailed with lyrics written by Lillian John Williams and the music composed by Frances Bender. First used upon the country's independence, but got replaced by Arise, Arise, O Compatriot on the 29th of May 2024. The country's current administration readopted it. Here is Nigeria's We Hail Thee. straight into our both sides. Look for this fixture. Roberto Martinez has done some tweaking. 7 changes from the Portugal side of defeated Chile 2-1 last weekend. Costa is back in goal. Ignacio Andalo coming to the defensive department, while Semedo switches to left back. Ruben Neves, Joao Neves more like, and Vitinha both starting midfield, and Neto and Trincao coming to the attack. Likes of Sá, Vega, Cancelo, Bernardo Silva, Samuel Costa and Rafael Leao out due to suspension, alongside Consensao have been ejected out of the 11. For Nigeria, boss Eric Chell has effected 5 changes to the Nigerian side. Drew 2-2 with Poland last time out. 3 of those coming defense were Calvin Bassey, Shimlori Ajayi and Aklan. All starter Dele Bashir also comes in midfield, while Alexander Iwobi joins a 3-man attack. Those out, Fernandes, Ogbu due to injury, Alex Buena, rather the youngster Buena, also Onyeka, and Terem Murphy also not featuring from the start today for Nigeria. See all you want about the City of Lera's imperfection. Surely this is a special game for all the sides involved, Nigeria and Portugal. Certainly it's a very, very massive game in Nigeria, hunting for something stellar. And for Portugal also in the build-up to the World Cup, this is a game that gives them every bit of tune-up and starter they are looking for. Straight into how they shape up for the 11. In goal with Samuel Costa for Portugal. In defense, Semedo, Diaz, Ignacio Andalo. And the 2 men deep in midfield, Vitinha and Neves, both with Paris Saint-Germain. Neto, Bruno Fernandes, Trincao and Ronaldo started his first ever game against Nigeria. Wasn't there when Nigeria battered 4-0 in 2022. For the opposition, Okoye starts and go for Nigeria. Aklan, Ajayi, Bassey and Oyemechi are in defense. Indri is a deep in midfield. Inadi and Iwobi just behind. Dele Bashir with Simon, Mosi Simon and Ako Adams completing the exile for Nigeria. Well, say all you want about the City of Lera, Pamela, but this is a special game. It's a very, very massive game for Nigeria. And a big game, yes, for the Portuguese national team, with Nigeria hunting for something wonderful in their quest for victory today. And it's a meeting point of pedigree, promise, and also possibility, surely, Pamela.
Oh yes, of course. It's a great game for Nigeria. I know a whole lot of Nigerian fans are happy. This is the first time that some of their idols agreeing is going to play against Nigeria, especially Ronaldo. And the last time, or the only time they've met before, was 4-0. Remember, Bruno Fernandes scored a brace in the game. So yes, studying so well. I can see Nigeria into the game. I've not seen them, ease into the game. They came on a very, very high tempo, which is what I love to see. So sad that they will not be going to the World Cup, so might not see this on the bigger stage. But yeah, this is good for Nigeria and also good for Portugal to help them prepare for the World Cup.
On our screens right now, the Portuguese attacking. They know that this is a game that could tell them how DR Congo the first next Wednesday could shape out in the FIFA World Cup. You have first game of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. They're playing from left to right, right to left of my screens, while Nigeria are playing from left to right, done in their traditional colors, maybe in their traditional now for Nigeria. The opposition Portugal win red on red on red. Yes, a red top, red shorts, and also red socks with white for the numbering. And for Nigeria, it's with a touch of green, also white around the shirt. And for the shorts, there's a mixture of also white and green. For the socks also, it's also very noticeable there, white and also green for Nigeria. After 11 minutes, right here at the Estadio Dr. Miales, it's Nigeria also searching for a goal. The Portuguese national team also hunting for a goal in this fixture. It's a 0-0 so far after 12 minutes of action played. Pamela, which of the sides have shown you something to be proud about so far, Nigeria or the Portuguese national team?
Oh, surprisingly, it has been Nigeria. We saw that Akko had a chance in the 7th minute of the game to give Nigeria the lead, but it just went to the side of the net, and which is good. You could see it was just 1 or 2 passes, and for him to get in front, beat his man and get in front. See Nigeria trying all of the things. Just look at that long shot that indeed he all just tried right now. That would have been a goal, and now again you just see that Nigeria has gone forward so well. Ronaldo also had the chance, but couldn't find the back of the net. Well, Madika had to just use his body to push that ball outside. But yes, both sides have been so good. But interestingly, Nigeria have been top here in just 12 minutes.
Well, according to Pamela, Nigeria has been top. Well played out wide. You find that Diego Dalot right there in defense. That was a very poor control from the Manchester United man, but he can surely continue to give the manager something to worry about going into subsequent games of the World Cup. Nigeria now, Alexander Iwobi, a Centurion today, making his 100th cap for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Ball played up front, searching for bodies in and around the left-hand side of attack. Maduka Okoye will get in touch with the ball. Pedro Neto just couldn't get hold of the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo, the Portuguese who has scored 143 goals internationally. Here is Nigeria now. Akpan coming forward down the left-hand side of attacker for Portugal, the right-hand side of defense for Nigeria. Ako Adams is the prominent feature for the Super Eagles up front in what is similarly a 4-4-2 formation, taking Nigeria back to the days where we saw Nigeria do astonishing things on the global stage. Right now, locally, we can also expect Nigeria, continentally, we can also expect Nigeria to grow into a massive and dominant side. Roberto Martinez, camera pans on him right now, dishing out instructions to his lads. Backward now, Diego Costa applies this trader for FC Porto. That has also been touted to potentially move to Paris Saint-Germain or Liverpool, making his 43rd appearance here today. Nigeria now, midway through the pitch. They'll go backward now close to the halfway line. From the right-hand side, they're coming forward. Chivalry Ajayi looks for reinforcements. Gets one now through to Chukwu Nadi. And now a pass from Christian Akpan. He's moved further forward. Interestingly, Abdullahi Buwane featured in his position just a few days back now, exactly a week ago. And now the manager is opted to select Akpan for his first ever starter for the Nigerian national team, Christian Akpan.
Yeah, you know that this is why friendlies are there, for them to test players, for them to rotate. Unfortunately, like I said, Nigeria are not going to the World Cup. But then again, there's the AFCON coming soon, so it's better to test these players and know who you're going to call the next time or who can perform. And it's good to rotate them like this.
Very good to rotate them like this, according to Pamela. Diogo Dalot searching for reinforcement. Might just get one centrally. Nigeria coming forward. Here is Ako Adams. Infield, we look for support down the left. Gets the run of Visayo Delebashir to contend with. Alex Iwobi scored 10 goals for the national team of Nigeria. Inside the centre circle now. Outside it now, towards the left-hand side of attack for Nigeria. The Super Eagles are coming forward. Bruno Emechi finds Iwobi once more. Iwobi, Wilfred Onye Indiri. Nigeria has never lost in any competitive game, regular time or extra time as captain of the side. That's Ndidi. Backward now, the Super Eagles are trying to find outlets to penetrate to Chukwu Nadi. That's a great pirouette away. Shimilori Ajayi goes to ground, was trying to buy himself a yard or two. Got All City promotion to the Premier League, defeating Middlesbrough in the final game of the season. The Championship playoffs will be Premier League participant next season. Shimilori Ajayi scored 2 goals for Nigeria. Iwobi coming forward inside the centre with the forward pass. Now searching to find the run of Moses Simon, caught out by the Portuguese. Celestino Aquinas. It's a very massive game for both sides, especially when you consider that they've also got to understand whatever Africans will be bringing to the fold coming to the next World Cup. Or is Portugal? Ball played in behind. Lovely cut back. Back heel pass looking to find Cristiano Ronaldo from the left-hand side of the area. Right-hand side for Nigeria defensively. The left for Portugal. Nigeria now it's a 3-on-2 situation. What would come out of this? Nigeria still coming forward. Oh, to Chukwu Nadi. Expected to get a strike away. Can get the strike away. Moses Simon inside the box. Simon still going for Nigeria. Simon now. Nigeria has wasted too much time. Dilly-dallying on the ball. No strike away in there.
Yes, that was a very great pass from then turning defense into attack. But they got to do the final third and could not be able to do anything there. I do think they need to be more clinical when they get in front of the goal, going to the box or outside the box. That's one thing Portugal are good at. They don't need to even get into the box before they do something. You could see that Dalo and Neto were trying to do something there and just took that ball from Nigeria. But yeah, 17 minutes. I love what I'm seeing from both sides, from both Nigeria and Portugal.
After 18 minutes, it's Portugal nil, Nigeria nil. Nigeria currently ranked the 26th in the world. For Portugal, They are just 4 places away from the summit of the global rankings. 5th in the world, Diego Dallo has seen much of the ball in the early exchanges. Ruben Diaz would go backward now. Inacio speaks to his partner rather in defense. Pass backwards from Vitinha. Won the Champions League title with Paris Saint-Germain just a few weeks back, defeating Arsenal on penalties. Was also very stellar on the day, almost scoring now his effort going over the bar. I remember it vividly. Bruno Oyemaechi apparently has got himself into trouble on the left-hand side of midfield. And he's wondering why the centre referee has scored for a free kick to Portugal. That's João Neves. Very slippery, the young star. Just away from his marker. Trincao also in there. But Bruno Oyemaechi, this is his 28th appearance for the Nigerian national team. Oh, lovely pass now towards the left for Portugal. In the attacking department of Nigeria, trying to come for the defensive department, more life for Nigeria. Lovely sort of step from Pedro Neto, has lost the ball now. Nigeria can come forward. Tochukwu Nnadi goes to the ground. More like Wilfred Onye indeed wins himself a free kick down the defensive area towards the right hand side. Was impeded by the attacker there. Pedro Neto was trying to reclaim the ball for Portugal. Thankfully, no yellow card has shown to him so far in the encounter after 20 minutes played. For those who are just joining the coverage, this is 99.3 Nigeria Info FM. I am David Adesina in the building alongside Pamela Jerome. I'm coming to introduce for this big encounter. Astonishing game for all Nigerians, globally, continentally. Whatever Portugal get out of here, if it's a victory, it could tell them that maybe we might also be able to defeat DR Congo to stop Nigeria on the way to the Global Mondial, the World Cup. Backward now to Diogo Costa. Has been costing in grand style now for the FC Porto side. And is also apparently looking for bigger things in the coming years. Has been linked with Manchester United in past seasons. But this summer, is potentially looking at the chance of joining Paris Saint-Germain and Liverpool. Diego Dallo is one man who has got some much criticisms this season. Let's this throw out backwards. Diego Costa inside his area, the penalty area of Portugal. The Seleção of Portugal will go towards the right hand side. Nelson Semedo calls in Cristiano Ronaldo close to the halfway line. Semedo now towards the left hand side. Available now towards the right. Semedo finds Ronaldo. Ronaldo with a ball into the box. Catching practice there for Marco Okoye in this encounter.
Yes, Ronaldo had 2 opportunities to poke Portugal in front, but Marco just denied him that the second time. But it showed the quality from both sides. It's just 20 minutes, but I've seen a whole lot of action from both sides. I can see the players chopping it, and there's also a whole lot of physicality, and we can see a lot of kicking there. But I do reckon that there will be a goal, before the first half, because of how things are going. But yes, top players and a top match so far.
Well, if you reckon we'll see a goal, which side would score, Portugal or Nigeria?
That's the thing, I don't know. They're going band for band. You see Nigeria move forward, and then the next thing, Portugal is moving forward. So it can come from anywhere. That just shows you that the quality of both teams on the field.
Well, after 22 minutes, we've still seen no goals so far. And the central adjudicator for this fixture is Mathieu Busquets. And will be ably aided by Inigo Prieto and Guadalupe Porra, both Spaniards. The Trinity also Spaniards. And they've got a Portuguese fourth official, Gustavo Correa, who is handling the electronic board right now. Who are present in Switzerland for this fixture. Lyon, Switzerland. It's the Portuguese contingent also available. It's Diego Costa. Rolls it out wide. That's a good run now from Trincao. He's coming defensively to run now. Inside the centre circle, Portugal are coming. Cristiano Ronaldo. This is it back to Trincao. Ball up front now for Diogo Dallo to chase. Dallo now towards the left. And drop a ball into the box. Dallo now. The strike will come! And the goal also provided. Pedro Neto! gets up front in this encounter. And that one is hooked into the back of the net by the Chelsea man now. His third goal in the colours of on a defining goal puts for the Seleção da Quinas. It's Portugal 1 and Nigeria nil at the Estádio Dr. Mihalis.
What a goal. It was just so easy. Dalla moved to the left-hand side of the pitch and just gave a cut back pass to Neto. Was just there. It looked like it was dribbling one, dribbling two. You could just see it was Semi Ajayi that was there, stretched out his leg, tried to get the ball, but he couldn't, and Neto just pushed that in. This is a man that this is his first goal for Portugal this season, both for the World Cup qualifiers and for friendly this year rather. So I'm sure it's very, very important for him to get this goal, especially getting to the World Cup. But I don't think Nigeria could do better defensively, but yeah, Portugal has the goal and it's a very good goal.
A very good goal for Portugal. Pedro Neto, his third goal for the Seleção da Quinas on his 25th appearance for the national team. As we can now see a water break just after scoring. Pedro Neto stuck in between his teammates and around his teammates. Diogo Costa also in there. And the Portuguese contingent managerially also dishing out instructions to their players. Fidelis Illich, who won the league title with Rangers International just a few days back, is also alongside Eric Sekuchel, the Malian, as they are telling the boys what to do to the Nigerian national team. Wilfred Onyeinde, the present day, Mandon and Jesse number 22. Arco Adams, no goal today so far, but they are receiving instructions from their managers, respective managers. Roberto Martinez, after 25 minutes, is also wanting more, expecting more from the Portuguese national team. This national team, Portugal, their best ever finish at the World Cup came in 1996 when they defeated Soviet Union in the third place encounter after losing the semi-finals to eventual winners England 2-1 in the semi-finals, like I told you. Diogo Costa now speaking to his teammates. Gonzalo Inacio plays for Sporting. Right, and replays are showing how Ronaldo was heavily involved in that goal. That's a lovely ball over the top, also delivered by Trincao. Diogo Dalot of Manchester United with the assist credited in there, just from the left-hand side of the box. Found his teammate in there, and the passing towards the left. A walking finish there, smashed it to perfection to the bottom corner. No chance for Marco Okoye in there. And that's Pedro Neto with an astonishing goal for the Portuguese national team. The water break still ongoing. H2O, Bruno Miguel Borja Fernandes, not the captain today. Remember, Cristiano Ronaldo is in the starting 11, still hunting for that elusive 1,000 goals, and also he scored 143 goals in what is his 228 cap for the Seleção da Quinas. Well, Calvin Bassey, only one would love to see what he's telling the assistant of Eric Sekuchel. In the mix, you can also see Daniel Aguma today. There are potentially reports that he might just believe in the national team going forward. But we'll see going into the subsequent games. He's also done a really remarkable job at handling things with Nigeria. And apart from the fact that Nigeria are not going to the World Cup, for Eric Sekuchel, his resume could get a huge dent today. Hasn't lost any game competitively in regular time, or a friendly game in regular time, or additional time, or extra time inclusive. And if Portugal defeat Nigeria, that statistical inference and statistical imprint goes out of the window.
Yes, it goes out of the window. 19 games, no loss in regular time. It goes out the window, but you see, you wouldn't see from the Nigerian team right now. I do believe they can get a goal back, another goal, and also probably leave here with either a draw or a win. But one thing about Portugal, they've taken the lead already. It's going to be so hard to break them defensively. We can see how they're moving. When you have João Neves, you have Bruno, you have Vitinha, all of that. Aside even the defenders, the midfielders midfielders where everything moved from forward and backwards. Just look at now, trying to be a pass from the Nigerian player, but it was just intercepted quickly from the Portuguese player. Now they've gotten the goal. They're going to do any and everything to just stop Nigeria from equalizing.
Going into this game, the Seleção defeated Chile 2-1 in their last outing. Gonzalo Guedes and Bruno Fernandes Curran. They fell the out, a red card in that fixture. And that's the more reason why he's not featuring today for Portugal. Nigerian will have only met once previously. A 4-0 in Bashan in November 2022. Fernandes netted a brace before Gonzalo Ramos and João Maria netted late on in that fixture, 8 and 6 minutes before the end of regular time in that game. But after 29 minutes here, it's Portugal 1, Nigeria 0. Coverage on 99.3 Nigeria in Full FM. My name is David H9 in the building alongside Pamela Jerome. You can obviously infuse an N in there. That's her middle name, I guess. Pamela?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and Portugal now coming forward from the left-hand side. A great defensive showing from Nigeria to hug that one away. Portugal now. A free kick to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The centre referee Mathieu Busquets, the Spaniard, has spotted something. And in this fixture, he's expected to at least be influential, whatever decisions he makes. Just 32 years of age, born in Palma de Mallorca on the 31st of October 1993. And he handled the semi-finals of the 2026 Spanish Super Cup, where Real Madrid defeated Atletico Madrid before heading to the final and losing 3-2 to Pamela.
Yeah, to Barca.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a very, very great match.
Why wouldn't it be great?
No, it was fun. It was intense. Of course. Yeah. When it gets to final, you just give it to Barca against Real Madrid. But yeah, it's great. 1 year ago, a little over a year ago actually, April 26th, 2025, that happened to complete the domestic treble for Barca. But
well, this happened earlier this year now, January.
Oh, that's the Super Cup
the Super
that you're
Cup,
talking about. Yeah, I thought you said the Copa del Rey. Yeah, this year, 14 January, 3-2. The same scoreline as the Copa del Rey last year.
That was a smashing game, I also remember.
Yeah, it was. I called the game with Chuma. It was a very, very good game. Barca and Real Madrid, the Clasico was always very intense and goal producing. So
Ruben Dias for Portugal, just towards the right-hand side of midfield. Here is Portugal now. Vitinha in the midfield area, within support, gets one down the central areas. The central corridors, Portugal are coming. Diogo Dalot. That's comical from the left. He's trying to find his teammates in the area. And his ball is cooked into the box to find Pedro Neto wayward. Absolutely. But both players have combined in the game for Portugal's first goal in the encounter. Exactly half an hour of football played so far at the Estadio Dr. Miales Pessoa in Liera, Portugal now. And this is one city. Many have obviously talked about their imperfections. It might not be the most beautiful of cities, but yes, football is played there, and they are witnessing very special stars. Arco Adams might get himself into trouble. Just trying to bundle Gonzalo Ignacio to the ground. Just had his hand wrapped around his body there. It's a really bad one. You see him truly inside the area. And the sporting man went to ground. Centre referee gave him a free kick immediately, wasting no time. For Cristiano Ronaldo, the man in the picture. Pamela, this is a game where it could be his final game for Portugal if he retires. For Portugal, in Portugal, if he retires at the end of the 2026 FIFA World Cup internationally, I mean.
Yeah, that's true, and it will be good if they get to win it. To be such a fairy tale story for them. The man has tried. When you talk about football, you can't help but mention Cristiano Ronaldo.
The greatest of all time, right?
No, but yeah, he's good. He's there, but not the greatest of all time. Okay, but a very, very talented player, a well-respected player,
really?
And it's good for him to be here.
All right, Portugal are coming forward now. A free kick delivered to them down the right-hand side, closer to the area. It's on the edge of the area, the far side, millimeters away from the far side. Inside the right-hand channel. So we'll take it. It's going to be an in-swinger, this one. Neto. Ice Vicious in the goal. Delivers his ball towards the front post now. And it's right without to come. A brilliant save there from Marco Okoye. Responding to Bruno Fernandes there. Fernandes just from the left-hand side of the area. Worked there to perfection and brilliantly made that strike. But an even better save there from Marco Okoye for Nigeria.
Oh yes, a better save for them there. You can see Bruno shaking his head because it felt unbelievable, but that was a great save from Maduka, and now Portugal have another corner.
Ball delivered into the box from Bruno Fernandes. Here he comes! Oh my! Cristiano Ronaldo there, and Cristiano Ronaldo just sending his effort wide, almost getting that into the back of the net from the central areas in the box. High and wide, but that's Cristiano Ronaldo in his usual habitat, almost scoring for Portugal in there.
Yes, of course. The man, great positioning. He tried to head that ball in, but he's a tall man, so sometimes that works for him, and other times his height doesn't work for him. And this is one of the times the way it doesn't work for him. But yeah, 34 minutes. Nigeria are already sleeping from what I'm seeing. Not how they started the match. I don't know if it's because of the goal or anything, but now we see them move forward.
Well, Nigeria now coming forward down the right-hand side. Ball delivered into the box. Nice it up from Inacio. Portugal can turn the fence into attack just in front of the D. Down the left-hand side. Closer to the arc of the penalty area. Camera pans on Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going to make his 6th World Cup appearance later this month. Precisely next Wednesday. 190 passes completed for Portugal. Just 122 for Nigeria. You can also tell us where you are listening to the coverage from. This is 99.3 Nigeria Info FM. My name is David Adesina in the building alongside Pamela Jerome. 0809597585. That's the WhatsApp number to get in touch with us. 35 minutes later, it's Portugal 1, Nigeria 0. Goal scored by Pedro Neto. Assisted by, well, maybe this is not you-know-who now, but Diogo Dalot of Manchester United. Backward now, Calvin Bassey sends it back to base inside the 6-8 area to find Marco Okoye. He apparently looked like he was playing with fire, but Nigeria coming forward on the left. The pass would go out wide from Oyemechi. Calls for support, gets one down the left with Moses Simon. Still going, Simon trying to get a lovely stutter step, drops that ball into the area now. And the clearance will come from Ruben Diaz. Nigeria now. Isao Delebashiro on the pirouette. Unsuccessful in there. Can help Portugal or Nigeria more like with defending. Neto. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes trying to carbonate for himself in terms of his pace. Unfortunately also met a brick wall in there. That's a great defending from Wilfred Onye Indiri. Shemilori Ajayi towards the right. Defensively for Nigeria. Ako Adams has lost out now. Portugal coming forward. More centrally now. You can get a yard 2 for strike. And strike comes! Oh, brilliant again. Lovely effort towards goal. And this time Trincao has been able to find spaces for himself. Navigates now and navigate past several players. And he smashed it, searching for the top corner.
That was so good for him, the former Barca man who had no luck at Barca, but that attempt was so good. I do think Maduka Okoye is doing so well when it comes to defense, stopping shots and all that.
And Nigeria now coming forward. Maybe a chance for the Super Eagles to score. Nigeria still going. This way comes, and it's a goal for Nigeria. The Super Eagles might just be soaring in Portugal. A man who plays in La Liga, scoring past a man who plays right in the Primeira Division in Portugal. Ako Adams with the equalizer for Nigeria, and that's a brilliant goal, a terrific strike just from inside the box. A goal well walked, well batted for, On a sublime finish in there from Arco Adams. It's Portugal 1, Nigeria back in business there.
Of course, I told you Nigeria that I know will probably get a goal in this and try to equalize, and they did just that. Well, look at that goal from him. You could see that when they got the pass, he fought his marker and moved forward. Dele Bashiru, just look at that run from Dele Bashiru, got in there quickly, just passed the ball to Arco, who took that ball, took a leap and pushed it from his left foot, and I think just went in between the legs of Costa, and has gotten to the back of the net. A beautiful goal, a beautiful run to the goal, and now it's leveled at see, there's a whole lot in this match. I spoke about how the both teams are high level. You can't really know which one is bigger, and now Nigeria responded to the goal from Portugal. 38 minutes, I'm just expecting more goals. I said that there was going to be a goal before halftime, and now there are 2 goals, so maybe they're going to make it 3.
Portugal 1, Nigeria 1. Arco Adams getting his 6th goal for Nigeria on his 15th start for the Super Eagles. Portugal now, they can make it 2-1, coming forward from the left. Well, that will just find its way out of the pitch of play towards the far side down the left hand side. There is Calvin Bassey. Gets one man approaching from the crevice. That's Wilfred indeed. He's lost out in terms of possession for Nigeria. Ronaldo. Lovely pass. Finds Bruno Fernandes. Portugal still coming. Pedro Neto. That's really poor from him. Nigeria now can bump forward. Coming forward now from the central areas. They've lost the ball, but Nigeria can still dash ahead. Ruben Diaz had to come there, slide into all the Portuguese still keep possession. But they've relinquished it to the Nigerian national team. The Manchester City man won 2 domestic titles with the citizens last season. The Carabao Cup alongside the FA Cup. Nigeria now, the crossfit were very poor. But they're going up. Maybe not so in terms of the execution. But the recipients just couldn't get it the perfect way. And that's Fisayo Dele Bashiru, who just couldn't chest it, bring it under control. Roberto Martinez, what can you say he has possibly seen in this fixture, Pamela?
Goals, more goals from both sides. We know that both sides are good scoring teams when they want to score, and you can see that they've had just two attempts on target, and they've had 1 goal from it each. So the second half, I'm sure will produce more goals. But yeah, the quality. It still hurts me that Nigeria is not going to the World Cup, because just look at how they are playing. This is World Cup material, but it's good for them to use Portugal and test themselves and see.
And now the ball into the box. Just from the right hand side of attack, the right hand channel, straight into the waiting hands of Marco Okoye. Yes, and that's the reason why when the goal was scored, the centre referee took a moment to review it. To consult his teammates in Lyon, Switzerland, where majority of decisions officiating-wise on the European continent are made. And the head of VAR today is Valentin Gomet and Raul Martin. Once again, they are in head and subservient positions respectively. After 42 minutes at the Estadio Dr. Miales Pessoa in Portugal. It's Portugal 1, Nigeria 1. Nigeria getting a goal from Arco Adams. While Pedro Neto the only goal so far for the Seleção da Aquinas. Diogo Dalot calls for the ball, he gets it. Down the right hand side offensively. Left hand side more like Nigeria now. Given the free kick away to the Portuguese. Vitinha went to ground. So was the option, so was bundled off the ball there. He was already scored in this game, I told you seconds ago. 3 minutes before the expiration of no more time in the first 45. It's Portugal 1, Nigeria 1. Portugal coming forward now. João Neves moves the ball up front, searching for several outlets, and the strike might just come. Chance for Ronaldo to get a strike away. And as he was stooping in there, that one just goes off his reach. But if it had been a sweet sip for Ronaldo, you maybe can say that he's ending up in the back of the net.
Yeah, of course, it was unlucky that he couldn't get to the ball. Bruno Fernandes gave him a great cross just for him to just head it in very, very easy, and he couldn't get to the ball. He landed on, his body, but for 2 minutes, I do love what I'm seeing from Ronaldo. A whole lot of people will say, oh, he has not scored a goal, but just see the movement, the positioning, the runs and all that. It shows why he's needed in this Portugal team.
And maybe that's the reason why he should start the first game of the World Cup, and maybe be a major or prominent feature for them at the World Cup.
I do think they should leave him for, the risky matches. The players they can't just start the World Cup for himself, but it depends on what the coach is seeing.
Remember the last time they left him for risky matches at the World Cup?
Last time it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough as he is now. With what we're seeing right now, what we saw then, there is a difference, and I'm sure he understands that, or he understood that. Okay, he has to come in differently now, and that's what he's doing.
Bruno Fernandes, about 35 yards away from goal with a free kick, telling his teammates where they should be. Some to the left, some to the right. Fernandes in centrally infield. Fernandes has lost the ball now. Nigeria can bump forward. Alexander Iwobi, the Centurion, in the air from the left hand side, coming forward for Nigeria. Has lost the ball also to Ruben Diaz. He's not all credible fast, and also contribute defensively for the Portuguese national team. Expected defensive load. That was Bruno Fernandes. Yes, he's not all forward fast. Also expected to do the dirty job when need be. 1 minute before the expiration of regular time in this fixture. It's Portugal 1, Nigeria 1. Fernandes inside the centre. Here is Vitinha. Needs some reinforcement. Gets one down the left hand side. Inside the centre. That is Fernandes. Fernandes still going. Walking pace from Portugal. Backward now from Trincao. That's a lovely give and go. Fernandes. Infield for Ronaldo. Ronaldo now towards the left. Nelson Semedo with the ball into the box, and now the chance for Edward Go. That's
more conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Multi-Guinness for every side of you. Nourishing goodness for every version of you. Cause every side of you deserves more. Whether you be student by day, or the life of the party by night, or a content creator all weekend. No need to choose, just live your life. Every side of you supposed to shine. Cause every
Enjoy nourishing goodness for every side of you.
Guy, why you dey smile like this? Wetin happen?
Cause I don't win trip to go abroad.
You too could win in the Goldberg Back to Bar promo. Visit any participating outlet, buy 2 bottles to win instant prizes and the chance to win a trip abroad to watch the Super Eagles play. Terms and conditions apply. Goldberg, the gold standard. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Drink responsibly.
World Cup does start, and the Bet Jara, they share free bet for everybody. No money to deposit, no wahala. Just go betjara.ng. Use promo code FREEWC26. Collect your free bet and start winning now. If you add small deposit, you go collect 200% bonus on sports or casino. You no finish there. Join the Bet Jara Bet Race Tournament and win daily free bets throughout the World Cup. Promo code na FREEWC26. Visit betjara.ng/World Cup now. Bet Jara. Get Jara.
18 plus. Play responsibly.
What if color could do more than transform your space? What if it could transform your life? Introducing the Dulux Millionaire Splash promo. This season, you could win 1 million naira cash, TVs, fans, airtime, and lots more. Multiple winners, multiple chances, real rewards. Simply purchase any qualifying Dulux product from authorized Dulux color centers or color shops nationwide. Scan the QR code Scratch and win. Every purchase gives you another chance. Every bucket brings you closer. From June 1st to July 31st, 2026. Color, win, become a millionaire. Dulux, let's color.
Oh yeah, shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together.
Hey, wait! Before you buy that multivitamin, ask yourself, is it giving your child complete nutrition?
Choose Afravite, choose Afravite, with over 30 years of caring for babies and growing children too. Choose Afravite, yeah.
Afravite multivitamin drops and syrup, specially formulated for babies and growing children. It contains essential vitamins for growth, immunity, and brain development. It's NAFDAC approved.
Give them Afravite every day.
Afravite is a product of Afrapchem Limited, makers of Panda Paracetamol.
Multi-Guinness for every side of you. Nourishing goodness for every version of you. 'Cause every side of you deserves more. Whether you be student by day, or the life of the party by night, or a content creator all weekend. No need to choose, just live your life. Every side of you supposed to shine. 'Cause every
Enjoy nourishing goodness for every side of you.
Multi-Guinness.
Lagos people know quality. You have worked for the best. Your car should match your standard. Cherry by Kaloha gives you 6 years of free service, 6 years warranty, and if anything happens, fixed within 7 days. Or we hand you a courtesy car. 667. Your Cherry protected the way Lagos demands. Visit a Kaloha showroom in Lagos today to enjoy peace of mind.
T's and C's apply.
Cherry by Kaloha. Excellence in after sales.
For over 3 decades, International Energy Insurance PLC has protected businesses, families, and futures. Today, our growth continues, and now you can own a part of it. IAI PLC, a Norimberger company, invites you to subscribe to our public offer of 5,468,750,000 of ordinary shares of 50 kobo at 3 naira 20 kobo per share. The offer opens May 20th and closes June 11th, 2026. This is your opportunity to invest in a company providing protection across motor, marine, engineering, property, and travel insurance, and much more. To subscribe, reach out to any SEC licensed receiving agent, and if in doubt, please consult your stockbroker, accountant, banker, solicitor, or any other professional advisor for guidance immediately. International Energy Insurance PLC. Energy to care.
Striker is on the move.
Can I get a Heineken, please?
He shoots!
Yes! Let's go! Can you believe it?
Here you go, sir. Your Heineken.
Oh, sorry. Can I get another one for... Wait, what's your name again? Chris. I'm Chris. Ah, nice to meet you, Chris. Another Heineken for Chris, please. Fans have more friends. So, don't forget the beers. Not for sale to persons under 18. Drink responsibly.
Yes, so this is Jolly Johnny on the streets. How well do you know Maggi chicken flavor? Oh yeah, spell celery.
S-E-L-A-R-I-E. Celery.
Bros, you want to turn to salary? Okay, spell turmeric.
Turmeric.
Yes, so
Turmeric.
Correct. 1 carton of Maggi chicken flavor for you.
Maggi chicken flavor with onions, celery, and turmeric. My game changer.
When I'm hungry and I need a quick meal, something crunchy, creamy, and tasty. Kivo Gary mix is just all I need. Kivo Gary mix just the way I like it. Gary creamer and sugar, just the way I like it. Kivo Gary mix. Gary's cooking made easy. Enjoy at school, home, or work.
Kivo 3-in-1 Gary mix. Just add water and enjoy.
Kivo Gary mix.
Daddy, I got the job.
Really?
Really? Congratulations, my daughter. I knew you would make me proud. Yes, Mama Nkechi, please bring 2 glass bottles of chilled 50cl Coke. Let's celebrate. How much is it?
50cl glass bottle is 350 naira.
Great. Add 1 glass bottle of Fanta and Sprite for yourself and Nkechi.
Thank you.
Same big refreshment. Still just 350 naira for any 50cl glass bottle of Coke, Fanta, or Sprite. Grab yours today.
Okay, now. Defend the full insurance. Answer man's lad. God, you are the next insurer. Answer man's lad. See us because the Allah. Answer man's lad. All the ladies, the Allah. Answer man's lad. Ensure your car protection from accidents. Unforeseen loss, you can see them. Mistakes are meant to happen. If you don't jam the car, they'll jam yours. Will you beat them? Yes, you will get them arrested. Your plans for that day is affected. You waste your money. You waste energy. With AXA, you can be protected.
Get the protection that pays today. Call 0700 AXA Mansa to get a motor insurance that pays. AXA, know you can.
Yes, sir. We not go grill because for this football season, nothing must stop our win. Even if they disqualify us, unqualify us, non-qualify us, or any other grammar for that matter, it not go matter. Because with BetKing Daily Awoof, they can't stop us from winning.
Is plenty. Log into your BetKing app daily and play for free with our daily Awoof offer on sports, virtuals, and games. Not for persons under 18. Play responsibly. That feeling. That's BetKing.
In a world filled with options, this stands out. This one is brewed with extra special roasted barley. It's rich, dark, and satisfying. It's Trophy Extra Special Stout. Originally black.
Drink responsibly, not to be sold to persons under the age of 18 years.
Hold up! Don't miss out! Amazing rewards are up for grabs! Centex Paint is here with the Scratch and Win Bonanza! We're talking blenders, sandwich makers, water dispensers, inverter ACs, recharge cards, and a whopping 500,000 naira cash prize for several winners. Buy any Centex Paint product at authorized Centex stores nationwide and be a winner. Simply scan the QR code, enter your details, scratch, and win. No dolly, no. Better prizes await you. Promo runs from June 1st to July 31st, 2026. While you still dey wait, your next buy fits change everything. Centex Paint, the smart choice.
What do we choose? Milk. What makes us strong? Milk. For school, for play, every day. Milk is the way. Choose milk. Choose milk. Strong body, strong mind. Choose milk.
Choose Milk. Brought to you by the European Union and the Danish Dairy Board in conjunction with Arla Foods.
Hello, Mrs. Martins.
Yes. Oh, Mrs. Johnson, how may I help you?
Junior's body temperature is high and he's complaining about headaches and body aches.
Not to worry. Get Bruston and suspension.
Okay, ma. I'll call you back.
Bruston and Suspension for Children is a sweet-tasting brand of ibuprofen which provides relief against toothache, pains, and fever in children after 30 minutes.
Hello, ma. Oh, Junior, stop that.
Is everything okay, Mrs. Johnson?
Yes, ma. Junior is fine now. In fact, Junior, sorry, ma. I'll call you back.
Brustin and Suspension for Children. Always take the product after meal. If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult your doctor. A quality product from Rambaxay.
Striker is on the move.
Can I get a Heineken, please?
He shoots!
Yes! Let's go! Can you believe it?
Here you go, sir. Your Heineken.
Oh, sorry. Can I get another one for... Wait, what's your name again? Chris. I'm Chris. Nice to meet you, Chris. Another Heineken for Chris, please. Fans have more friends. So, don't forget the beers. Not for sale to persons under 18. Drink responsibly.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Hi guys, I'm Peter Drury, football commentator, and you are hanging out with Femi and the gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Hi everyone, Martin Tyler here, English Premier League commentator, UEFA Champions League commentator,
and assistant manager of Woking Football Club. You're listening to Femi and the Gang on 99.3 Nigeria Info FM.
Thank you for staying with us. This is still 99.3 Nigeria Info FM. Yes, your darling Super Eagles of Nigeria are doing the Lord's work against Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal, and it's 1-1. Ronaldo has not scored. Bruno Fernandes hasn't also found the back of the net after scoring against Chile a few days back. But you can talk to us before the commencement of the second period. Right there in Portugal, Lera, that's the name of the city. Austin, our beautiful Super Eagles of Nigeria. My name is David Adeshina, by the way. It hasn't changed. The frequency also hasn't changed. We are Femi and the Gang, the nation's Africa. And they say the world of finest sports broadcast team. I'm in here alongside Pamela Jerome. And I'm certain she's also enjoying and lapping every bit of the excitement. So for Pamela, let's go to the phone lines before you share your thoughts over the first 45 to me. Hello, good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is David calling from the States.
Oh, namesake. Welcome on board.
Okay, Nigeria haven't tried. No.
Really?
Even without Osimhen and Ademola Lookman, I didn't believe they can play like this.
Well,
it's just a painful thing. I'm not in the World Cup.
They're trying.
They are trying. Because if they played like this against DR Congo, we'll have been there. Okay, all the luck.
All right.
I expect them to win.
Okay. Thank you very much, man.
Okay. Good night.
Stay with us. Not yet good night. But 0201 2770993 0201 4657190. Good evening. What's your name?
Hello, David.
Good evening. Who is there?
Auntie Pamela, good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Mike, calling from Alabama.
Welcome, Mike.
As for me, good, nice performance for Nigeria. For equalizing that goal. As for me, this night I want Nigeria to win by 2-1. Yes.
All right.
So that let them revenge what they did, what Portugal did them, do them on 2022. So let them revenge. So we win.
All right, Mike. Thank you very much. Yeah, the phone lines are still buzzing, and we're here to take those calls. One or two more calls. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. David here this morning.
Good evening. What's your name?
This is Ndebisi from Owa.
Welcome, Ndebisi.
Tonight, I actually want Nigeria to win. Understand? Because I want their points. Because of that World Cup, they're not going. At least let's just use this on our whole hand, please. They should do us the favor to win. I know it's not easy, but they should try. It's not easy to, but they should try.
Nigeria should try.
They should try to win.
Okay, all right.
Just
Thank you.
Yeah. 3 point possible now.
But are you a Man United fan?
I'm a United fan, but
Nothing must do our Fernandez, don't you think so?
But last time I told you that you score a goal and I have assist, but you better score a goal. That's having assist.
Yeah.
Tonight, brother, I don't need the assist. I don't need the assist as well.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, on the BC, thank you for calling us today on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Have more calls? Yes, hello, good evening. What's your name? Who is there? Who the house?
Good evening, David Adesina.
Good evening.
This is Lukman.
Lukman, welcome on board.
How are you?
I'm very fine, and
Pamela,
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Please, I want to ask, when the World Cup will start?
Next week, not next week, tomorrow. The time? 8 p.m. kickoff time. Mexico. Yes, 8 p.m. Nigerian time. Mexico and South Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, good one for Nigeria. Nigeria are doing well.
Definitely.
So, we will win the match 2-1.
2-1.
Or we play 3-2.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Stay with us. Not good night yet. 2 more calls and then we'll go on properly into the second period. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, David and Pamela, how you guys doing?
We're doing very fine.
Yeah, Joe Baba.
Welcome, Joe.
This one that everybody is calling 2-1. Nigeria will win. All of a sudden, Nigeria want to win. I just hope this equalizer we had in the first half will not make Portugal come in the second half and, best on us. I want to also believe they'll be playing to safeguard themselves against the big one that is commencing tomorrow. But I still feel at the end of the day, Portugal will win the game. I mean, watching the game or even listening to you guys, and then the fact that the Eagles are not going to the World Cup is a big slap on all those guys. I overheard there was because Sarah Murphy complaining, bitterly, and some other players. It's just so unfortunate, back to back. I can't still believe it. I can't still believe it. But I mean, it will happen. Maybe by the time we see other African countries performing very well, then it will end our brain set, and maybe next time they will sit up.
Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, thank you as well.
Very much.
All right, Pamela, let's put a pause on that for now. We'll take more calls after the encounter. Your thoughts on the first 45 and what should be altered going into the second period?
I did really enjoy the first half, but I saw fights from both sides. I enjoyed what I saw. Players of both sides. I do think the second half they need to be more clinical. That goal from Marco though is so good. But you can see chances. They've laid the ball very easy for Ronaldo, and he has not put that in. But I do know him. Sometimes he misses chances, and then in the second time or when he gets an opportunity, he puts them in. So I do think the defense should be very, very careful with what they're doing. They're not sharp, but the Nigeria and the Portugal defense, the midfield is doing so well. The midfield of both sides is doing so well. The attacking, not really. They're both for Portugal and Nigeria. Well, Nigeria edges it a bit for me. You can see the runs from Marco. You can see Dele Bashiru. You can just see them doing everything so well, and it's just so sweet because you just see 1-2 passes and everything is just there. So I just expect both sides to be more clinical when you get in front of goal, and then the defense should be solid.
Neck and neck at the break, neck and neck to the interval. We're back for second half of hostilities with both sides balanced, equilibrium in shape. Nigeria 1, Portugal 1. Changes affected, changes made, none for Nigeria so far, but the side are hunting for their first World Cup title coming to the second period. Boy, the desire to get all the victory today, and in the tune-up game for the FIFA World Cup for Nigeria. It's a test of resolve, a conviction for manager Eric Sekuche with his resume also in near invincibility also on the line. Changes made ahead of the second period. Diogo Dalot has been withdrawn. He's made the assist for Pedro Neto in the first 45. Just 23 minutes into that game. Samu Costa also enters the fray in place of Vitinha. Pedro Neto withdrawn, who scored the goal. Just 23 minutes into the first show, Joao Felix comes on in his stead. Ruben Neves goes out for Joao Neves. Yes, it's players who have got huge nerves now in this fixture, all been introduced and also taken off. Ruben Neves, English pronunciation, alongside Joao Neves. Yes, also exiting the fray, Renato Vega and Gonzalo Ignacio also in the encounter. Renato Vega coming on for Gonzalo Ignacio with Arauco coming into the fray for Ruben Diaz and Consensao just also getting the nod in place of Trincao for Bernardo Silva and Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva has been shunted in with Bruno Fernandes withdrawn. No assist for Fernandes today alongside Joao Cancelo and Nelson Semedo. Amela, what are you expecting from both sides in the second period?
Like I said, I'm expecting more goals. I'm expecting them to be clinical. We've seen that Portugal have, substituted, in fact, all their players except Trincao, Ronaldo, and Diego Costa. Nigeria have not done any substitution yet. But they have competitive match to play. That's the Portugal and Nigeria not really. So the players are okay to be in the field. I'm just expecting them to be more clinical in front of goal, play so well. And now Joao Cancelo is about to take a corner. We know how good he is when it comes to taking set pieces. But yeah, I'm just expecting to see great things.
Expecting to see great things, and we've also got an important message for you from the stables of the PFL Africa. Yes, Fighters League, a major footballing footballing competition. We are seeing football, but right now it is all about fighting. Yes, the Mortal Kombat world, fighting. Yes, that's where we are headed for important information for you right now. It's a PFL Africa, yes, Professional Fighters League. It's a big message for you from the Professional Fighters League. Yes, Africa's biggest MMA event is coming to the city for the first time ever. And right now, you can get your ticket at 50% discount when June the 13th, 2026, Echo Convention Center is the venue. 13 fighters, 26 fighters. Yes, one cage. Once again, you heard me right. This is not just combat. It is entertainment, music, culture, and full Lagos energy. Tickets available now on NairaBox, and you can also get it at pfl.info/Nigeria. Get your ticket now at 50% off, a 50% discount for you, or pay double at the entrance of the venue. Where is the venue? Echo Convention Center, and the time, the 13th of June 2026. So we're going to see 13 fights, 26 fighters, and one cage for big fighters to battle. Wasu Additional and Octavia Inda alongside Nacho Campos, alongside many other fighters will be in action, battling for the big crown come that day. All right, and still Nigeria 1, Portugal 1, goal scored in the first 45. First netted by Pedro Neto has been withdrawn now. Nigeria's Akko Adams equalized also in the first period, has not been taken off so far. And so far so good. You can also reach out to us on WhatsApp. David, Nigeria will win 3-1. Kinsley from Alaba sending that in. David, Nigeria is doing a great job. Kinsley from Alaba. All right, thank you very much. Nigeria will win 3-1. This is also the major logo from Songwater. Very interesting game so far. Portugal versus Nigeria. Expect Portuguese to dominate, but Nigeria to fight back in this encounter. Thank you very much for that message sent in there on WhatsApp. But back to the game, back to Portugal for commentary and coverage of that game. After 51 minutes, it's Portugal 1, Nigeria 1. Backwards now. And looking to find options in there. Ruben Diaz, one of those who also exited the fray for Arauco, and Thomas Arauco of Benfica in there in defense, expected to help out with things in terms of shipping up and also shepherding the back line. Where's Portugal now? Coming forward. They're searching for the big man Cristiano Ronaldo, who has not been taken off so far in this game. I really cannot tell why that decision has not been made. He's got just about a week to get in the best of shape now for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. He scored in 5 editions of the Mondial, the only player to have done so, and is also eyeing a big record by scoring in 6 editions. If he plays in 2026, that is what is looking like a big possibility now, with Portugal having a date with DR Congo in Houston, Texas, next week Wednesday. Nigeria now coming forward on the left-hand side. Moses Simon goes to ground. One man who you can give much plaudits now for the availability of Benjamin Fredericks for Nigeria is not in this game, and he's also not been caught up for the previous games going into this one due to injury issues. Injury. Diagonal ball to the left-hand side of attack. Finds Moses Simon, goes back. And Bruno Emeche was playing with fire in there. He's managed to show up Nigeria. Find Onyedika this time. Gareth Wilfred Onye Injury, more like. And then Alexander Iwobi plowing forward. Trying to pirouette away from his centre circle. We'll go backward to find Akpan. His first ever competitive game, a friendly game now for Nigeria. But his first ever start for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Portugal now coming forward with a well-changed 11. There's several players who have exited the encounter, but the notable presence of Cristiano Ronaldo. What do you think this could affect now or change going into the second period, or deeply now into the second period?
I don't think it's changing anything. If it's even going to change, it's going to be positively change. You could see the substitution, bringing Mendes on, bringing Wenger on, bringing Cancelo on, Gray, Bernardo Silva, Concasio, Neves. You bringing quality player, João Felix. They just have quality players. The first one, they've done their part. The second one, now they're about to do their part. So I do believe goals can come from anywhere. Cancelo is a great goal scorer. João Felix also, great scorer. Even Bernardo Silva, he knows how to play a right wing, he knows how to play a midfielder. João Neves will be there. Neves will be there, to take care of everything in the midfield, do so well. So I do expect positive change from Portugal. Nothing negative, really.
Nothing negative, really, according to Pamela. 54 minutes played. Portugal are playing from left to right of my screen right here in the studio. And for Nigeria, they're playing from right to left. Ronaldo in the box. And that was shepherded away, supported away from danger by Nigeria. That was a massive chance in there, Pamela.
Yes, it was a massive chance, but I couldn't still find it back of the net. I don't think it's still even early in the game. More goals are coming. I don't know from which side, but I just believe that goals are coming from both sides.
And now towards the right hand side of attack. Lovely ball sent into the box, and now a chance for Ronaldo also in there. Here it comes! Almost rifling it into the back of the net. João Felix Dele, ex-Chelsea man, a current owner man. He alongside his teammates, but he is doing what his teammate traditionally does, Cristiano Ronaldo. The cross into the box from the right hand side. You can also see replays showing the chance that I almost fell to Cristiano Ronaldo, but well dealt with in there, centrally inside the box by Shemilori Ajayi.
I do think, João Felix should have done better there. Portugal have gotten good crosses. But, when it comes to heading, I don't know why they're heading with their heads up. You can see it just move above the bar. I think they should just bend their head a bit and just head that in. Ronaldo had 2 chances of that, and he just headed them up. Now João Felix has done the same. But great pass so far. It shows what they can do. If you give them, it's just 1-2, very, very quick passes. They don't even hold on to wait to rethink, and now they move forward again. 9
alterations are made before the start of the second Portugal. Nigeria on so far. Now they're coming forward from the right. That's a very poor pass picked up by Nigeria. They're turning the fence into attack. They've lost the ball now. The Super Eagles. Samu Costa just in there to coast forward for the national team of Portugal. There is Renato Vega. Has lost the ball. Tried to find his teammates. João Cancelo. They'll go backward now to dish it to Mandon Jesse, number 24, Samu Costa. There is several of the players who have been introduced in the game. Bernardo Silva, Eric Sekou Chela. If he manages to not lose this encounter, he would have gone another game without losing in either regular time or extra time as boss of Nigeria. A very massive feat that would be for him. Roberto Martinez is quite incensed down the technical area. It's down the far side. There is Arauca. Has lost the ball to Nigerian players. Nigerian players also relinquish possession. Shemilori Ajayi in there trying to battle for possession for Nigeria. Arauca. That's not brilliant from the man who was introduced in the encounter. Also, Akpan done in jersey number 14 in this fixture. What has been your assessment of his performance now, Akpan, for a game where he just got out? Christian Akpan of Genk, just 21 years old, born on the 29th of January 2005.
Well, it's okay. It's a friendly. I've not really seen anything that's made me wow so far in the match, but this is why friendly exists, for them to get the rhythm of the game, to understand their players very, very well. So probably when he gets another opportunity to start again, I do think he's going to do way, way better. No hard judgment on the player. Even for Genk, he is so well for Genk. So if it's not wowing me today, I don't understand why. And yeah,
every outfield player taken off aside Cristiano Ronaldo. And then the other non-outfield player and the goalkeeper, Diego Costa, kept in the encounter. As we can see, Gonzalo Ramos sorting out his laces. The pitch of play, Bruno Onyemaechi for Nigeria. He's made 30 appearances with his starter today. No goal to his name for the Super Eagles. Nigeria cross football now to find Akpan down the right, defensively. One touch pass from Fisayo Delibashiru, my namesake, by the way, Alexander Iwobi. You'll remember his goal against Zambia in 2017 in Nigeria's quest for a walk-on place. That is no longer a possibility, but for what is a possibility now for the Portuguese, is a chance for them to score. They're coming forward now. Whoa, dealt with and sorted out by the Nigerian side. They're coming together of bodies. That's a great combination there. Defensively, open up Nigeria to smother that pressure away.
You do not let Ronaldo get that opportunity there. Look at how easy it was for him to just quickly pass the ball to Asensio and got into the box. I do think Nigeria defends their line too deep. Move forward a bit. I'm not saying play a high line, but at least just move forward a bit so that when the Portuguese players move backwards or try to run to you, it's easy and there's enough space for you to get the ball back without causing any foul or even a penalty in the box or anything. And they need to be defensively aware. It seems like they're sleeping already. It's still 1-1. It's not as if they're leading yet. But yeah, Portugal are doing so well. You can see what the substitutions are brought into the game already. And yes, it looks like Nigeria is about to do theirs.
Yes, 3 changes about to be made by Eric Sekuchel. Make that 4 changes now. You can see Moses Simon closer to the far side. And we're seeing players who can come on board. Onyedika for Warner. Frank the Tank, with the possibility to be introduced into the fray. Abdullah Ibuene has been sent on into the pitch of play for the Nigerian national team. Frank the Tank also enters into the action for Nigeria. Frank Onyeka, that's his name. Moses Daddy Simon, that's also his own name, has been withdrawn in this encounter. As you can see the appearance of Terem Murphy, scored a good goal at just 23 minutes against Poland. Same time that Pedro Neto scored for Portugal against Nigeria today. Shemilori Ajayi applauds those who have traveled all the way from wherever to come watch this encounter. As you can see, Zaidu Sanusi entering into the action for Nigeria with exactly an hour mark of football, an hour of football played so far. The hour mark of action now visible to us. It's a 61 minutes on the clock now. Portugal won, Nigeria won. Nigeria has only played Portugal once previously, a 4-0 triumph for Portugal. And here is a back pass now from Terem Murphy, Alexander Iwobi, Frank Tochiko Nadi. One man has scored for the ball inside the center circle, that's Frank Onyeka. Wellington now find another man down the right hand side, Abdullah Ibuene. It was really remarkable against Portugal. Many gave him his plaudits. Alexander Iwobi, great ball carried towards the left. In the left flank sandwich between two players of the Portuguese. João Neves not on this pitch, but Ruben Neves marking him there. Outside João Felix, Terry Murphy. Still with the ball. His pass initially caught out by the Portuguese. Alexander Iwobi. Now towards the left. Nigeria trying to come in field. Zaidu Sanusi couldn't keep a hold of the ball. Nigeria relinquished possession to the Portuguese. They've changed play from left to right. That's a Nigerian getting in there. Abdoulaye Buene. Just run the ball out of the play and is trying to run back. That's a throw. Cristiano Ronaldo trying to go one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Very slowly is Icon. And that ball has trickled all the way to the goalkeeper himself in Maduka Okoye. Didn't feature in Nigeria's dual Unity Cup outings. Nigeria considered no goal against Jamaica and also against Zimbabwe. Nigeria conceded twice against Poland. Today Nigeria have also conceded, but his performance has been exemplary, I must say that. Here is Zaidu Sanusi. Alexander Iwobi, a Centurion today. What will he give to get a goal for himself? Only he can tell me.
Yeah, talking about goals, England match against Costa Rica just got a goal now. Declan Rice with a goal. 10 minutes, it's 1 for England and 0 for Costa Rica.
England in the United States of America already getting ready for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Tomorrow, less than 24 hours away, you can trust us on 99.3 Nigeria Info FM to bring you the live coverage of the opening game of the World Cup. You remember that game that Sifiwe Shabalala scored against Mexico in 2010? It would be Sifiwe Shabalala. Only time will tell. The pass now to find Ronaldo. Just away in the attacking areas. Towards the left half for Portugal. Has lost the ball. And now Nigeria can try to go forward. A free kick will come the way of the Super Eagles. Matthew right in there to make that decision. Ichi was a player forward by Cristiano Ronaldo. And then the subsequent reasoning went to ground. Coming from the Mana Conceição, the son of Sergio Conceição, Francisco Conceição. Ronaldo off the pitch of play. And I guess Nigerians, their money's worth to get on the pitch of play to watch this encounter of this man who got on the pitch of play, Cristiano Ronaldo. I've enjoyed what he brought to football and also to the pitch today. Gonzalo Ramos has replaced them. Roberto Martinez has seen enough, and the more reason he has opted for a change. What is the reason for the alteration now, bringing out Ronaldo and then sending on Gonzalo Ramos? Do you think it's the reason for extra concentration in attack?
Yeah, of course, we know Gonzalo Ramos, in 2022, he was the one that replaced Ronaldo very well, and he did it very well. And also in the PSG team, he was doing quite good before the introduction of Dembele and Kvaratskhelia. It's a great player when he wants to be. We do know that he has the quality. I don't think Ronaldo is already, tired. You can see that the movements are not sharp again. So the best thing for him to do was, get off, be subbed off, and then bring someone who is fresh, young, can actually run against the tired legs of, the Nigerian players.
65 minutes played. Nigeria won. Portugal won. Sergio Conceição's son, Francisco Conceição. Enough to make me stutter. That's the football family in there. As you can see, Eric Sekuchel discussing with the fourth official, Gustavo Correa. It's an easy Portuguese, I must tell you. Backward now from Portugal. They've made several changes in there in defense, including Nuno Mendes and Renato Vega. Araujo also for one. Here is Renato Vega, the former Chelsea man, now playing with Villarreal, right there in the Spanish La Liga. Nuno Mendes. Great body movement to try and buy himself a space or two. Bernardo Silva in the way, inside the midfield area. Alexander Iwobi watching Renato Vega, eyeball to eyeball. And now the pass will come in from Araujo. Out wide to find Francisco. That's Conceição. Return ball from Ruben Neves. Conceição, one man is down and is opted to just kick the ball away towards the left-hand side of attack for Portugal, the right-hand side of attack for Portugal. And it's the Nigerian midfielder in Tochukwu Nnadi. It turns 23 on the 30th of this month. Yet to score for the Nigerian national team. But he plays for Olympique de Marseille rather in France. And it's left to be seen how he got down or a collision in there. And that was from the Portuguese attacker. Very painful for the young man. I can also understand why he went down. As Samu Costa is back up now and ready to continue. As you can see, all three primary adjudicators for this game, the center referee and his two assistants. That's the lady also. Just a few years back, she and a photographer now. That's a story I can tell you. Yeah, they got in the collision as she was about to dash along down the sidelines. The photographer was trying to get the best picture of the action. And she in collision. In a group in collision with the photographer, just collided. The reason for the stop and play is down to a water break. You can see Calvin Bassey, Marco Okoye receiving instructions, getting rope from the manager, Eric Sekuchel. You can also apparently have an eye on the manager of Portugal, Roberto Martinez, ensuring he's having a word or two with his players. Yes, the center referee and the assistant referees will also get water alongside the delectable assistant referee, Inigo Prieto. That's the name. We can see Ako Adams doing something funny now, Pamela.
Yeah.
Trying to maybe get some of the tactical instructions now from
it just made me remember that time when Manchester City and Chelsea were playing and Cole Palmer went to go and be listening to instructions given to the Manchester City players, and then they had to send him away. It's one of those funny things that happened during the game, but yeah, it was just they understood that this is just part of the funny things that happen, and then you just sent him away, similar to what Aka did right now.
Well, indeed, yes, Nigeria. We're holding our own. I can say we, even though not professionally now, on commentary duties. Ako Adams backed it to perfection. The replays are showing that strike. Narrowed his effort centrally. Initially, I tried to win the ball. In fact, won it. And now Dele Bashiru moved it keenly, smartly to Ako Adams. It was stationed just the left-hand side, close to the arc of the penalty area. Nigeria now coming forward. Match with Ako Adams. The Porto Frank Oyeka. Oyeka just moved forward and couldn't get a hold of the ball. But Nigeria still have it down the far side towards the right-hand side of attack. Samu Costa in there. Calvin Bassey will switch play towards the other end of 10s down the left where Bruno Yemechi is advancing. A good pass, to find Zaidi Sanusi. Yemechi has shunted in behind. And now he's moved to his auxiliary position, more central. Coming forward for Nigeria, and maybe Nigeria can score. Great defensive showing in there from the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Great defensive showing in there from the team.
Nigeria had the opportunity to get the lead in this game, and they couldn't. You can see that that was just a bad first touch from Murphy, who got the ball and then just let the ball go, and Portuguese defender just had to push that out. But yes, great play from Nigeria. I just expect them to do better.
Yellow card in there. And I can say with all intents and purposes, Pamela, that's the first yellow card on the encounter.
Is it really the first yellow card?
Isn't that?
Oh yeah, that's the first.
Yeah, so
Yemechi got yellow carded earlier in the game.
Really? Bruno Yemechi?
Yeah.
Right, this is the second yellow card of the encounter. Yao Felix is the recipient of that yellow card. You can also talk to us on 99.3 Nigeria Info FM. I am David Adesina in the building alongside Pamela and Jerome. 080959758505. Send us a WhatsApp message. Nigeria A chance for a strike at goal. Great defending this time from Arauco again. Portugal are dining and whining in danger. Frank Onye